Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blood in the land.
Welcome back to Ill Blur Matic. What is going on, legends? Thank you so much for coming, liking, and subscribing. Let's get right into it. The versatile blurred in the building today. And today's new video is DC News. So apparently, DC's been having a struggle, man. You know what I'm saying? And what do I mean by a struggle? The company has lost yet another president. And the reason for that, Walter Hamada left during the Black Adam when it first came out in theaters. But it seems like DC has their eyes. They got their eyes on somebody else to be their president for their company, DC Studios. And who am I talking about? No other than the man himself of the competition, Kevin Feige. Wow, I said, what? Like, I guess they said, yo, we have terrible taste in presidents. That's what it seems like with DC for this year. They've had 3 presidents, and all 3 presidents are gone. Literally. Walter Hamada, the only reason he left was because him and David Zaslav had differences in where they were going to go with the DC Cinematic Universe. David Zaslav wants to revive the Snyderverse, apparently. That's the reason why. Walter Hamada, he wanted something completely different. So just a difference in the direction of where they wanted to go with DC for their cinematic universe. Wow, man. Let's talk about this Kevin Feige thing. I think, honestly, I can say this right now. With James Gunn being the co-CEO for DC Studios, I think it would be best for James Gunn to set up a situation where they can meet with Kevin Feige. Now, here's my thing. I doubt that Kevin Feige would want to fully invest himself in DC. I think what they should do, Kevin Feige said, hey, I would love to see anything James Gunn puts out at DC. So it seems like he has a big admiration for James Gunn as a director and now the new co-CEO at DC Studios. So I think James Gunn should use that to his advantage. Like, okay, look, our company needs a president, and have a meeting, have an actual meeting, figure out how they could actually get a new president, and also maybe take some advice from Kevin Feige. I mean, Kevin Feige has done a great job in Marvel. It's no denying it as a president. And you know what? Who would be a great example to learn from but other than the man himself, the competition of DC Marvel? It's nothing wrong with learning from your actual rival. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're different comic book companies, after all, I think honestly it's a great idea that maybe they should go that direction. Now, him being a president, I'm pretty sure Kevin Feige is very busy, you know what I'm saying, at Marvel. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to be a president, but he may be able to help his competition out in some form or fashion. And I think personally, I mean, he's married, he's got 2 kids. Do you think he's fully going to invest himself at DC and he's already trying to push the Marvel brand? Probably not. Probably not. I get it. I understand DC's struggling to find a president. Maybe they could ask him what an example of a president should be. You know what I'm saying? Because we see that DC's still taking L's with finding an actual president. When it comes to the actual company, so it's unlikely. It's very unlikely that Kevin Feige will take on another role unless, now here's some things. If it happens, he would have to get paid a decent amount. Come on. It's Kevin Feige after all. You know what I'm saying? Let's think of it in a different perspective. If he decided to take it on, I don't think he will fully be a part of it. He may be like, maybe, how can I put it? Maybe like, I want to say not necessarily a CEO, but like an advisor role to some degree. And maybe that's what it should be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe him being like an advisor over DC, whether or not a president. I mean, like I said, being a president, I'm pretty sure has its pros and cons at a company. But for him to like say, hey, I'm gonna fully merge into this DC thing, be DC and Marvel president, is very unlikely unless it's like maybe a advisory role. To me, that's how I really think about it. But what do you guys think about this, man? Are you surprised that DC is still struggling to find a solid president at their company? And are you surprised that pretty much that DC eyed out the competition, also their rival, since they couldn't find someone else to fill the shoes? Because they, like I said, they already talked about they have a 10-year plan at Marvel too. Let's not forget that too. But it can't really be fully accomplished until you find a solid president. You know what I'm saying? But this is your boy illblurred. Guys, you tell me in the comments, are you surprised that DC wants the Marvel president at their company? And do you think James Gunn could like maybe be the way to get some advice or some input on what to look for at a president if he can get Kevin Feige to do a meeting with them? You tell me in the comments, guys. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for liking. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? It's a blur living in the world, guys. Have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday, wherever you're at in the world. And I'm out.
I want to thank the legends of the channel, the illblurred Maddie.